What's going on, Charm City Smokers and beyond? Happy New Year!
Y'all saw part 1 of that dope interview with the Chief Stafford? But right here, this is part 2.
Hey, if you haven't already, while you're watching, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel Charm City Smoke, to the Instagram page Charm City Smoke. But look, we ain't gonna hold them any further.
No need to.
Hey, go ahead, get your smokes, get your drinks, check out this interview. The world wants to know.
Oh my God.
Does 413s make 152?
Oh my God.
I will give you that. See, when you get beat
Hold on, what's that? What you say? What was the statement you just said?
That it makes 52?
Okay, yes. Is
Okay.
that true? Is that true?
Okay.
Is that a true statement?
I tell you what, I
Is it
do
a
know
true
to be
statement, yes
true.
or no?
Number-wise, but
Take a
nothing
shot,
about
take a shot,
13
take
engine
a
on
shot if you don't
McCullough
want-
and Mickey.
Take a shot if you don't want to answer the question.
My bad, let me get that. Oh, that's milk.
Okay, all right.
Back up. Would you like to ask me something? I'm sorry. 413s make a what?
52.
Make a pull my line.
Yeah. Okay. Go pop it.
But anyway, we had we had a fire, and Jimmy Smith was my first actor man.
Jimmy Smith, Captain Smith?
No.
Oh.
The one where I think it was Broadway where the building collapsed and collapsed on Jimmy. He had to get shaken on. Jimmy,
Sorry to hear that.
hell of a pipe man. Crazy as a loon.
Did they put him out there? Well, obviously trade.
Well, we had this fire, and when we bent the corner and I looked up, I said, hey, man up, because this one might be bad.
What was the situation?
The situation was 3-story in the group. It was a business. It had slot machines on the second, third floor, a little kind of legal
A little casino
type
joint.
thing.
Okay.
If you know, you
About
know.
70 to 80 feet long. That's how those buildings were.
Right.
And when we got there, greenish yellow smoke was not going up. See how the smoke people going up? No. The smoke banked down around the building and collapsed it.
Damn.
And I was like, ooh.
Damn.
But I'm the officer, I'm not going to show anything because if you see me, then you're going to fight. So I said, all right, let's man up. Well, Jimmy, remember, a building fell on Jimmy. So when we got there, Jimmy kind of looked at it, and Broad Street came back to Jimmy. And I knew this, but I wanted him to stay because I knew what he went through. So I said, okay, Jimmy, I'm going to go and get it. Just keep feeding me the line, You stay here. Because, look, man, the man almost lost his life.
Right.
I'm crawling. This is back when we had the big hand, like the metal one.
Yes.
With the water in it.
Big
so
hand,
I'm
big
crawling through there, and I was alone. I'm halfway in. I can't find the fire, but it's getting warm. And I remember I literally started singing Old Negro Spiritual. I put the hand like that.
Which one?
Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. And I'm crawling through.
Yeah.
So I turned the hand light backwards because I figured if the building collapsed on me, if you saw the hand light, you knew you were getting close to me. And I got back there, and I'm still singing these songs, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I should have studied more in school.
Right.
And got another job. 52 engine shows up, and Reggie Hicks was the man, and Reggie says, where's the lieutenant? He said, Jimmy, and Jimmy told him, he's in there by himself. Reggie came in there, and I'm still singing spirituals, and all of a sudden Reggie said, Lieutenant, and I went, God? I thought that was it. So that was the one that I thought took me out.
So hold on, we're going to stop for a minute. We're not going to stop.
No, we're rolling.
We're going to keep rolling. We got a special guest in here. Captain Will Jasper, the arch nemesis. We're in the building.
The man who took a shirt in his jeans.
Yeah. Hold on, something.
Right.
Yeah.
So took the my dude. This my classmate,
So-
my man, my daughter in a shift party we wasn't on.
So look, let me ask y'all both, since y'all both on here. What was y'all most memorable fight together when y'all came out, looked at each other, and said, yeah, we did that?
Oh, man. Nah. I know one funny one. I said 52. And Reggie Hicks. I had Paul Carter, now lieutenant.
Yeah.
And squad 26, he was a PO. And Puddin'. Wilmering, Derek Wilmering.
Lieutenant Wilmering.
He's 0-1 against boxing bags. Boxing bag 1, Wilmering 0. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. It's all love, baby. It's all love, baby.
So, Reggie White stops by the firehouse on the way home, sitting there talking. She's like, hey, I remember you, Derek. I remember you dressing up as a firefighter. So we all have a little laugh. Derek gets embarrassed. He goes upstairs at 52. We had a boxing bag, little speed bag. Mm-hmm. You heard the bag, blah, 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 blah. So we finished talking. 10 seconds later, the door opened. Derek comes in holding his hand. So I think I dislocated my thumb. I said, well, Jesus.
Wilmering 0, boxing bag 1.
Oh, shit. Long story short.
It was a KO in the first.
It was a KO in the first.
I called Battalion Chief 5, Joe Wade. I said, hey, Chief, look, we need a medic.
Shout out to my mentor.
I said, I'm going to be on bypass. 15 minutes after Wilmering leaves the medic, a box comes out in Holmes Avenue. Mm. Anybody familiar with 52 inching?
Right around the corner.
It's a 500-foot response.
Yes. Yes.
Out the firehouse, and you make 2 rights. Mm-hmm. Reggie's leading off. I give the size of fire showing second floor side alpha. Be advised, I'm riding with 3. Mm-hmm. So I'm on bypass. I get the line off. Snake it around the parked cars, meet a woman at the front door, said, miss, you and your husband need to leave, we're gonna put this fire out. I get upstairs, stretching the line, I make 5 trips, getting the line, getting all the kinks out, I'm exhausted. I get to the bedroom door, catch my breath, I get some water, and then I hear this, Willem! Willem! Now I'm masked up. I said, he ain't got no mask on, it's gonna be tight. I ain't opened the door yet. I said, hey man, you gonna be all right?
Hey man.
I got your back, little buddy.
Not little buddy, little
Come on,
buddy.
come on, Gilligan. Come on, Gilligan.
Shit. I opened the door, the damn hallway, the smoke banks down.
Wait a minute, you in. Wait a minuet.
I can't even get, I'm smart, I can't even get the door 20 inches wide.
I'm like,
I
man, hurry up.
squeeze in, open the pipe. I said, Staff, give me some more line.
Where was it the whole time, though?
Hell, man, put the fire
I
out.
saved his life. He keeps jumping over that part.
We get outside. He said, man, hey, you back.
So look, with that, did you have to go down a couple steps or you just went to the
I'm
floor?
right there with him.
Did you go to the floor?
I'm
Did
right
you get belly
there.
flat?
I'm right there with him, but I'm trying to figure out the part about where he ain't listening about opening his damn pipe and put it up. I'm dying in this month. But he was riding with 3, and all I knew is I knew he was going to be on that pipe by himself.
Right.
And that's my man's. I'm coming up there. I ain't had time.
Right.
You know, I got you. Wait a minute.
So look, so now, we've been talking about doing this podcast and everything. You saw Captain Jasper podcast and he told a story about a fire. Mm. And you said it was some untruths told about that fire.
I don't recall it the way he saw it.
Yes.
Previously on episode 3.
Hey, I got one quick story. So we pull up, we beat 8 engine. As I'm at the front door, I see fire burning through the floor. I said, man, the floor's about to get wet. Well, I go in, make a right, stay along the floor. I take 1 foot out. Look, I'm done. I'm in a hole up to my chest.
Damn.
And I said, damn, Daddy.
Daddy.
I done fucked up. I said, here, take the pipe. I'm going to get out the hole. Finish the first floor. So we get up on the second floor. The stairs burn away. Long story short, we trade off. We can't get this thing. We got it like 70% out. So we want to go outside. And I said, hey, look, don't go down the steps because last time I went to go pull holes, the steps were gone. Somebody didn't hear me. Casey Novak. Casey Novak.
Now let's get back to the story.
Let me know. Tell your side of the story on this.
What you talking about?
Oh, now what fire we talking about?
The one with Casey. My man Casey.
Oh,
man.
On Appleton Street.
At Appleton
You
Street.
said it was some untruths told.
Oh, okay.
Let me know.
He was apparently drinking.
Right.
The same way he stole my identity of what he did in the army.
Yeah.
This is the way I remember this fire. 52, it was an 8-box.
So both of y'all beat 8-inch in there.
But you know.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just stating the facts right now.
Got
I'm
him.
just stating the facts.
Fred Ruff was the chief on that, right? Remember, he was the chief.
No.
And what-
That was the
Sure
Big
what?
Cat.
Big Cat. Chief
Big
Hoffman.
Cat. Chief
Shout out to
Hoffman.
Chief Hoffman.
Chief Hoffman.
You sure?
I'm fine.
See,
Well, see, you already clouded. See much moonshine.
Too much shots.
Too much drink that night. Too much that neck drink.
And T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
We call it the T-Mobile around here.
security. Who invited him to this?
Too much moonshine.
Y'all made me feel special. Y'all ain't say it was gonna be special guests. So 52 got there. We kind of got there at the same time.
Just pick it up on the second floor.
But 52 got there, so we went on ahead and I backed them up. So we get there. Will, I think he had Lamar and Larry Tally with him.
Shout out to
And
them
they
both.
going in. We come in back them up. We were Rick,
But
we
52
beat them.
was first in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Somehow they
Right.
added an extra 13.
I got you.
But
I got you.
we were right there at the same time. But so I go and I said, look, Will, we go in and you can see the holes in the floor. She's off. So I go to the chief. I said, look, chief, we're Rick on this one, but he's getting ready to go in. They don't have any backup. Let me go in with him. So we go in. Will says, hey, look, man, we're going to hit this. I said, Will, I'm going to go up the ground ladder and we're going to take the second floor then. Cool. I remember going up the ladder with my guys. Second floor, we hit. The steps are burnt out.
After I got out of the hole that Joe England pulled me out, then we make the steps.
Well, the story I got was you saw that fire and jumped in the hole. That's what I don't know because I said it don't sound like my man, but they said you saw that fire was like, I'm going to throw me in this hole real quick. Staff, you good? That's what I don't know. So we up on the second floor. They made it up to the second floor, so I don't know how, but it was an attic ladder, right? That somebody threw. Did y'all come up the attic ladder?
I don't think the attic ladder was there. It may have been.
Because the steps were burned out.
All right, we got to the second floor.
So we see the holes. So I look at it. It's bad. So I tell Casey, look, I'm going to take the line. I'm going to sit it down. Everywhere the line is sitting, the floor is stable. Just follow that. But I go, if it's bad, I want to lead the way. I don't want to get my people sick.
Because he weight tested it, everything.
Damn, Daddy.
So after I wait,
This is the podcast you want to see today.
This is a building construction
after
class
I
also.
did weight testing,
This is called an impact load. Continue.
We're going to keep going. Keep going. I want to hear the rest of the story. Keep going.
I'll be right with you. So we hitting the second floor. They coming up, they smashing the first, coming up on the second. We're all up on the second. I still don't know how they got up there. I thought it was the attic ladder that somebody threw because I remember seeing that ladder when we were getting ready to get out after we saved their life again and put the second floor up.
I got you.
But you wouldn't know about that. You would have let me just stand there by myself, checking your collar, buttoned up, shoelaces on shoes that don't have laces. How many times you gonna tie your turnout boots?
You're digressing.
Oh. So anyway, all of a sudden I hear Will. I told my man Case, I said, Case, when we leave out of here, turn left, then reach down. We're gonna follow the holes back out because of the holes in the floor. The banister and the steps are burnt out. Don't turn right. All of a sudden I hear, hey Jarrett, I got your man. My man Case turned right, but when he fell down where the banister was gone and his arm got caught in that ladder. Snapped it. All you hear is, ow, broke my arm,
Just out.
broke my arm. Fast forward, basically, the moral to this story is we saved their lives again. Will threw himself in a hole. It was that much fire.
Right.
It was fire.
Who threw the attic ladder down?
I was busy putting the building out. I don't know.
So where was your pipe man?
He was with me putting the building out.
Okay, so both of y'all was putting the bill now. Because you said you was putting the bill now. Like, you got to clarify now. Like,
The Smurf
who
Gangster
was on the
Patrol.
pipe?
Now listen.
Who was on the pipe? He was on the pipe. I took the pipe in.
Okay.
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 And I sat the line down.
Okay.
And when we got to it, he came and put the fire out.
I think I have a
So I
better
know what
story.
you're trying
You
to
want this
say.
beef? You want this beef?
Yeah,
Hold up,
I mean,
man,
I'm just
listen.
saying. No, I just want to clarify.
I have
Casey put it out.
I know, that's fine.
Casey put it out. I weight tested. I'll give you that. I weight tested the second floor.
Now I have a better story that encompasses Tony, Dennis was your BO at the time, I do believe.
Dennis who?
Kudrak.
Hold on, bro.
Congrats.
Kudrak.
There you go.
15 to 1600 block of Appleton.
Hell of a PO. 1538.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, mine's clicking.
1538.
And moonshine kicking in.
So we get down there. We
We had
take,
it twice.
right. We had the second line off of that wagon.
Because we did
So we
that.
backing them up down the alley.
Yeah.
Count the houses. They count the wrong house.
Mm-hmm.
They go one house too far, so they on the exposure.
Is this
I
the
got-
one with George? This ain't the one with George. This the one on.
That's what happened.
This the one with George.
No,
I mean,
no. This is where Tony tried to do the leap of faith.
Oh, so you trying to clown my? Okay.
You got it.
Oh, so
Now we good.
so
Now
we
we
set
good.
this up. We in
tight
the
lip.
rear. So they're porch roofs.
I'm gonna let you have it.
So the porches are separated. Let's say 3 feet, maybe 3 feet 6 inches. Easily makeable by anybody that's semi-athletic with or without a body.
Right.
We picked the house. I said, "Hey, Jarrett, this is original fire building." He said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Hey, look, man, just throw me your pipe and then just come over and take your time. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you."
Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
No.
I've seen guys let a fire burn before they give a pipe up.
Hold up. So it's funny because they're already on side alpha making a push. So we're not gonna have opposers.
In your mind, were you trying to set him up at this time?
Because they had the line. So Tony, I don't know why you just don't throw the pipe over the fence.
We're not
to the
giving you
porch.
that. No.
He tried to whip the pipe.
Right.
Charge.
You thought you was spot up.
Charge.
Charge.
Charge. That's crazy.
Wah.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work out for anybody. It didn't work out.
He hit the ground.
Did you say damn?
I didn't know that was
All you can hear was Lordy.
He hits the ground and is on his back like a turtle. I said, "Oh, Tony." He was so embarrassed.
I was trying to
What
say.
did you say at that moment? What was you
Well,
thinking?
it
What
gets-
was you thinking at that moment?
Damn, Tony. It gets better.
Okay.
Well,
Elaborate.
well,
Your
Tony is
glasses
so.
empty. Hold on. Talk about your glasses empty. Pour something. What you pouring? What you drinking?
I want to try to clear because I know what that's going to do.
Okay, well, look. Why not work and shit? Go ahead, pour something.
Yeah, pour something for work.
Pour something for work.
There you
No,
go.
that's a violation.
Yeah.
So it gets better. I'm a jump in because you know what? One thing that I will say, and I can vouch for everybody here, we will laugh at ourselves.
Right. No doubt.
We are not thick skinned. We are
No
thin
doubt.
skinned. That's what I used to tell everybody. If you got a good joke on me, you better tell it because
Yeah.
I'm flaming you if I get something.
Like, tell him about Pacey Street.
Patience. Hey man, so you just gonna gloss over all my heroism. Hold on, was that a word on my list? Heroism.
Hey,
All right,
52
that's one
52 took an L on this one.
Oh. You ain't supposed to tell that one, Cat.
No,
Come on, Cat.
I'm
You
gonna
supposed
finish
to tell
this
that
one. I'm gonna finish this one, but I'm gonna let
This is
you tell it.
1800 block of Pacey.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
let you tell it, but I'm gonna finish this one. What he didn't tell you was it got better.
Okay.
The line was stuck and we were trying to pull it, so I go back to see why the line is stuck.
Right.
The coupling is caught on the corner of the wall, so when he tried to pull it, it would
It ain't
move.
moving nowhere, right.
And
Jamming
it's
in there.
snowing. It's ice.
Oh my God.
I go and pull this mud jugger. It comes loose. Bam! Here come Will. Damn, you alright? This is my dude. I know he got me.
Did he try to at least help you up? Did he at least try to help you up?
We'll say.
I got you. I got it. I got it.
And he laughing, and I'm on my bottle, and I'm doing
you were doing the turtle.
Y'all doing the turtle.
He was doing the turtle.
My man didn't even help me up. Now I saved his life without a mask.
13 inch, you dropped twice that day.
Wow, on Appleton Street.
It wasn't our proudest moment.
Hey, but the fire went out, right?
Now, since you want to clown us, go ahead. I'm gonna let you tell the story.
All right, so we getting 52 box. Rodney Holloman. I think he was on
He wrote the Billy Vanilli song.
Oh, yeah.
He wrote, you don't know. Billy Vanilli
So
song,
Rodney's a rookie. So everybody in the 5th Battalion at the time, they come down to 52 inches. My door closes.
We out.
Is in motion.
We out.
You either on or
Which,
you
by
off.
the way, people, that's another line he stole from me. Go ahead.
So I got Reggie Hicks driving. You don't intimidate me, airborne.
I'm not trying to. I'm waiting for the line. I'm waiting for your line. I'm gonna
So
throw
I
the
got
flag.
Reggie Hicks driving. He may or may not been indulging in some THC at the time.
We cannot.
So
confirm
he's
no
extra
deny.
Can't confirm, no deny.
So the pumper is barely getting out of the door. We normally out of the door by this time the second
'Cause
dispatch
they
hit.
were pushing it.
The lights went out. Everything is done, and we're still in station.
We're not.
And you going crazy.
I'm
We're not.
going crazy.
Right, I'm sure you
I'm in my seat like this. You're gonna get big. We're gonna get big.
We was
get
on
out.
our second 13 by then.
Right.
We cross Gwynns Falls, shoot down Monroe.
Y'all ain't shoot nowhere. Y'all crawled down.
We
You
make
coast-
it right
you
on
coasted
Walbrook.
down.
I got my hydrant, and before I could key up, engine 13, I got the hydrant, so I got a 2-story brick, I got fire showing. Oh, fuck! And then I look at Reggie. That's all right, baby boy. we got the back. I don't want the back.
Hey, America. Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
That's probably the only time you hear about this.
But look,
that story, you
but
remember?
look, we got to the building.
Oh,
It's the same one.
this is Walbrook.
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, this involves George Jones,
Yeah.
18 truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
His lieutenant. His lieutenant.
Junie Smith, the first
Junie.
acting man.
Yeah.
Washington.
So
Junior
Junie
Washington.
Washington.
Junie Washington.
Shouts out to Junior.
So I'm like, man, got
Got
the
him.
front, got it. Al Harrison was driving on this one. So I said, man, call it in. Hear the sirens coming in the background. All I need is this place opened up.
Let me sit back on this one.
13 inch pulls up.
Who?
Hold on, real quick. Just pause right there. Hey, look. I gotta step out for a second. My man, I'll be right back. Y'all keep going. Y'all keep going though.
All right.
13 inch pulls up. Talk to the chief. Hey, we're gonna go to the rig.
Talk slow.
18 truck. I said, hey man, open this thing up. George, I don't know what you was doing. You get off with the axe. He takes like about half a dozen swipes. He's out. He's done. He taps out. Passes the axe to Junie. Junie, don't get the axe. I need a saw. No saw. More axe work. Then I hear noises.
Particle board. They trying to.
I hear noises in the back.
Particle board.
I finally get Eric Capella to get the saw. He starts the saw and hands it to me. Why you handing me the saw? Open the door. I hand it back and the saw cuts off.
Damn.
They made a little hole in the plywood, and I see somebody from 13 inches. Hey, we getting the fire.
We got it. Don't come in.
I was so angry, I got undressed. I undonned my PPE. Threw this shit down.
We went around. I told him. I said, Will.
And listen, I'm sitting on the pumper with my feet dangling like this, like Kevin Hart. And the chief comes to me, hey, you can't get them all the time, Will.
I don't know what to tell you. I said, Will, I got you. I'm going to go around the back. We're going to hold. I know they coming through the front door. We're not going to open up, but we're going to hold this.
Right.
Me and Tony's sitting in there. You can hear them. Boom. Boom. Particle board. Act. They usually don't like each other.
Right. I hear you. I hear you.
All of a sudden, finally, after beating this, you see the tip of the axe finally break through. We bust out laughing. Got him!
Got him.
Hold him
Got
up.
him.
We gonna get it.
Yeah, so real
He
quick.
was so pissed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
come
so,
on now.
so,
You
so my
got it.
guy came in right here, special guest real quick. But my man had to go to the bathroom real quick. We bring you in here right
Just
here.
gonna put him on
my man,
blast.
my man Captain Yancey right here about to be
Chief Yancey soon.
the man right here. So
My
I had
man.
his wife on my Mount Rushmore, but you know, he go with it.
I still want to go
So
back
if
to
you-
that
right,
question
if you,
too.
you
The
know,
Mount
so if you don't
Rushmore.
mind real quick, right? We're gonna get you on here, you're gonna have your own one day. But being these two legends right here, right? What can you say about these two gentlemen that we had with us today? What can you say about these guys?
So
Like, boy, that's my man.
these two, I look at them like mentors, my big brothers. They never hesitate to share knowledge with you, right? If you gotta listen, you gonna listen. If you watch, you can learn a lot. Like we mimic a lot of things they do.
Right.
Every day.
Right.
Every day.
They gave us our foundation.
I was fortunate enough when I made lieutenant, I looked up Captain Jasper from day one. You know, he wasn't my officer at 52, but I worked, you know, we was 52.
Right.
You know about 52, you know how it is. We
It's
never
all
left
one.
the fire.
It's all one.
So I spent a lot of time like I watched. I'm like, man, I like the way you carry yourself, sharp. And he told me one thing when I got there. He said your shift should run the same way when I'm off, like he off, or he there. No hiccups, no nothing, no missteps, no nothing.
Driving.
Yup,
nothing.
everything.
It should never be.
You should be able to do everything. So I mimic that, and like I go to them for advice about everything.
Right.
Like, can you follow? That's man, you can't pick two better dudes to walk behind.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like stand up men, gonna make you laugh, but when it's time to go and get it, we gonna go get it.
Right.
Time to go to work.
We
Right.
gonna go get it. We gonna go get it.
So everybody that's trying to come 20 inch and 52 inch and 13 inch and everywhere you go, it's all fine and dandy, it's all good, the jokes is good, play cards, laugh, watch Martin, do whatever you want to do, but when them tones go off, it's time to go to work.
Yeah, so I need your Mount Rushmore.
We need your Mount Rushmore, your top 4 in life,
Ooh.
just in life.
Ooh. I work with some great men and women. I have. So if you guys would just forgive me and I gotta answer it this way.
You got some honorable
My-
mentions too. You
my-
got some honorable mentions.
Not like fire department.
My
Fire
father,
department. Fire department.
No, fire department. Fire department.
my father, Morris Sessom,
Okay.
6. Now T-Mobile want to work.
Yeah.
Shout out again.
T-Mobile.
Sponsor.
We need that sponsor.
We don't own the rights to that, by the way.
I
But,
appreciate it.
but I'm going to. He sits here.
He's on his own.
He sits here.
He's on his own.
The second person, and you got to give me this, I got to put my mom. And the reason for that is because mom went through them storms and them wars, being married to Pop, when he would come home, seeing what they saw during those days.
Yeah.
So she had to absorb all of that as well, as though she was in the department as well. Okay, and then all of a sudden, her oldest son joins the department, and we try to keep it away from them. So my Mount Rushmore is going to consist of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when we're talking about, that's at the top for me.
Yeah.
But then I have some people that grabbed me, took me, molded me. And one, for me, and I watched him and always listen, he always had something to say to me, was Joe Wade. When I first came in, Joe Wade, he took me under his wing. I don't know why. It was something that he saw. And I promoted because of Joe Wade. He studied every single day.
Lieutenant.
To lieutenant, captain, chief. He was always on my bumper. What are you doing? Yeah, that's fine. Did you study today? He made sure if I started to veer out of my lane, I came back. Joe Wade is right there as far as mentors. Melvin Cross, Jr., come here, Jr. I knew how to fight, go down into a basement before I had my first basement fight because of Melvin Cross. I would sit there like a kid in the candy store. Every time he spoke, I listened to everything he said. Chief Paler was another. This man,
Where's Chief Paler from?
he was a captain at 12. When I met him, he was at 12 Truck.
There you
Yeah,
go. Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
This man was so bad. I mean, and hard. I'm talking about. The man was just, he wasn't to be played with. And even if he joked, you kind of may have laughed, but you wasn't sure if you should laugh to me.
None of them old guys would be
Yeah.
played with.
Yeah.
This is back when we had hard copies of things and everything had a number down the bottom, every form. He knew the numbers to every form, how bad. If you had to write something, okay, that's the such and such and so on. So, are you serious right now?
Right.
He was Raymond hard.
He was Raymond.
They taught you.
Right.
You wanted to emulate them. There's a legend when they said this man's name, it was both respect and fear, and that was Chief McDonald.
Oh my God.
Chief McDonald, and he was a big dude.
Hey, Chief Ruff, and shout out Chief McDonald. Last episode, go check it out.
Man.
You know what I mean? So
But those guys, then, and it's not because he's here, but from day one, and when we came through the academy, Will, because of his last name was in the group 1, I was in group 2. Will Jasper, any and everything that we had when we was in 5213, we always wanted together. Okay?
shout out my man Mike Jordan.
My
there.
man, Mike Jordan.
Stepping in for a minute.
Yeah, he want to be like Mike.
Yeah, he want to be like Mike.
But Will,
That's the real MJ.
Will, we look, and I believe he probably do it. We would go and see who's working. But if I saw his name, and we're going that way,
You already
we
good.
could take them chances because I know. And I hope that he always knew I had his back.
Oh,
Oh, absolutely.
There's another one when we went down towards that 14 Ninja way, and I want
Go for it.
you guys
Go for
to
it.
get him in here, and that's
Yeah.
Daryl Williams.
Oh, that's the
Yeah, for
man.
sure.
The living legend, icon,
He next.
still on the job.
He
Darryl
next. He
Williams.
next. He next.
Daryl Williams,
Yeah.
man, there was a time, I know it's hard to believe that we were both skinny. Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up, Daryl.
And when we would be on 5, going down that way, because we're not going to be 14 engine anyway going
Right.
down that way.
Right.
But we coming. They going
Right.
in, we there with them.
Right.
And Daryl, let me tell you something. If you in any, look man, you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pick somebody to go. Daryl Williams is there. He's there. These are the cats when we came in.
Yeah.
Daryl, man, that's my man. You couldn't pick or find a better officer, somebody that's going to be there with you.
Yeah.
Daryl.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I have, and I could continue and go on,
Right.
Facts.
but I gotta say this: the way the fire department is now, there you start to worry and wonder, man, are we going to lose all of that, this, that, the other? But I want all of y'all to hear, and it's not because they sitting here. These young guns that are sitting in here, that we got coming up now, still going to be in great shape. He don't want to hear Chief Yancey,
Well,
but Chief
Yancey.
Yancey
The dog.
is getting ready
Yes.
to leave the field, which he still has
I'ma
that
miss
burning in
I'm
him.
gonna miss him.
And
I'ma
the
miss
field
him.
is going to miss him. But he's going to be right there because now his reach is longer.
Right.
He got them kahunas, cut from that old cloth to say, no, that ain't right, we're not going to do that.
Wolfpack.
Mike Wynn,
Woo!
Go.
this cat.
Go.
Baby boy. Awesome. Awesome. Just awesome. Just good across the board. My man, as I affectionately call him, George, because he looked like one of George's former sons.
I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. And I don't think we touched on this. Post 19. Was it post 19?
Oh, yeah.
Post 19.
Making the match.
Them days,
Oh,
them
wow.
shift parties. That's the one thing we miss about the 2 days and 2 nights. Fire department, we ain't gonna go there. But them post 19 days when D shift used to get off, I used to be on A shift when he was on D shift. So that second day, I came in the next day. We used to meet him down post 19.
He turned me on to the post.
He turned you into the post?
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't never know that.
I was the
ain't never
original
know that.
veteran from
You was
Desert
the original
Storm.
veteran, right?
What's the post?
Marines wasn't allowed or something like that? Is that what it
I
was?
turned the Marines on. Hey, look, if it's not a beach, they not there.
Ah,
See, airborne drop in anyway.
all right, we're gonna get back to hold on, we gonna get back to
Where was the
the
post at? Where was the post
down there, and my first, this one I was a little more chunky than I am right now. You know, I mean, I lost a couple 60 pounds, no shameless plug, but I'm telling you what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, I came in there looking like George Foreman. He called me George. Since 2006, I've been George, and George. No matter if I gained weight, lost weight, I've always been one of George Foreman's sons. Hey, George Foreman, hey, drop some money down on this. Don't sponsor this podcast, George Foreman.
Tell the truth. Don't he look like one of George Foreman's sons?
I could be one, you know what I mean? But no,
this young man
but
right here.
some of, like, you know what? Even though how y'all said, like, y'all learned off each other and did everything, like, some of a lot of my fire experience actually it came off job with these two men sitting in the post, drinking the $3 cranberry vodkas. Mr. Cat Morgan over here, Cat Morgan and Coors.
Jack Daniels and
Jack and Coke over here.
Pork chop sandwich.
You know what I mean? Some of my best fire training came from those memories.
Oh, man.
And to everybody who's looking, who might be new in the job, don't have that type of camaraderie, who don't understand how things used to be, when you find these legends like this, and they don't look at themselves as legends, but I'm calling legends.
On their facts.
They icons. You absorb this knowledge. You listen, you hold on to every word they say to make you a better member of this department. That way you contribute. You're supposed to pay it forward. And myself, Acting Lieutenant Harvey, Chief Yancey, Acting Lieutenant Jordan, we pay these things forward to y'all. So when we give y'all this knowledge, we're not just pulling this shit out of our ass. We learn from icons over here.
And we learn from icons.
And they learn from icons.
Yeah. All we did was we're paying it forward because it was taught to us.
And this is how Baltimore Fire Department continues to stay one of the top departments in the nation.
You heard?
You heard?
You heard?
So this is like we
Well,
just
we'll
not
always
saying this
be.
stuff just to say it.
Because of young guns like this. See, the legacy is strong. The
They
legacy
gave us
is
this-
strong.
They give us this inspiration, my bad.
There's
they
another-
give us this inspiration.
And
You know
there's
what I'm
another
saying?
one, and he's behind the camera, and I
Hey.
hope he put his mug in front of
I was
it.
going to
The
say
legacy is strong.
Shout out to my man Ferb, man. He
The
was
director, producer,
executive
and
producer.
director.
Let me tell you
Ferb,
something.
executive producer, man.
You
He
know
behind the
what I
scenes.
Pretty
Y'all know how he
Furby.
is.
So-
Pretty Furby,
Y'all
what
know
they
how he
call
is,
him.
man. Shout out to Ferb, man, for real.
So
Without you,
with that
say
being
happy,
said,
man. Without you,
Thank
say happy.
with that being said, right now, Chief, we appreciate you. When we created this platform, we created for you, because to tell y'all story.
Yeah, that's what
Because, you know, unfortunately, one day our day gonna come. We all know that.
Y'all know that.
The thing is to have y'all stories, y'all experiences documented, archived,
That's what it's all about.
that way people know y'all.
You heard?
You mind if I just wanted to say,
Go ahead, do your thing. It's for you. Do your thing.
and everybody know now, anybody that got offended, come out your feelings. Because if we don't talk about you, and this is real deal about the job, you don't get talked about,
You don't love me.
don't nobody. and I kept it clean,
Facts.
but I'm going to say this. Don't
Facts.
nobody with you.
Facts. Yeah.
So anybody that think any of the names, like me and Sean, we still tell that story.
What's that? Go ahead, tell it.
The driving thing, I still laugh at it like, man, what was you thinking? And he know it. That's why I laugh about that. But Sherm always told, he said it, and I take that as a compliment. He learned a lot during his time down there at 13 inches. And he says, no, we all make ourselves men. You know what made us men is that we took the time to actually listen to what somebody said. We made ourselves early, but guess what we did? Y'all have opinion. You only as strong as your company.
No doubt.
Sure.
I don't do anything.
You're only
You know
as
why?
strong as your company.
As your company. What happens to me if I'm able to go home or not hinges on what you guys do. That's what I don't have to like you. You don't have to like me. The gun go off. We love each other.
And how well you train
and
and
how
prepare.
well you're trained.
So what we
You
said-
have to
what we
want
said
to.
last night.
Yeah.
You have to want to do it. See, this isn't just a paycheck.
For a job.
There are people out there that expect us to be great because when we show up, we're
Talk
the
that
experts.
shit. Talk that shit.
They look at us to be the ones to fix the problem.
Professional firefighters.
Okay?
Don't
So
forget that.
you have to earn, you got to earn that. You got to own that. You are not entitled when you come out the fire academy. See, these guys have experience. okay? Listen to them. Learn from them. Because they learn from somebody. They're giving us accolades that I'm never going to accept. I'm never going to accept. But guess what? I learn from people. I learn. Listen. Sometimes sit down and listen. What we call them 220s. 220. Stop being a 220. Your time is going to come. You're going to be sitting in these chairs. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to teach? Having said that, my last thing that I want to get out, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and that is when I just recently retired, and when I retired, I didn't really get a chance to go around to everybody and thank you all. Thank you all for all that you've done for me, the great job that you gave me all the time. Okay? I was only who I was because of you guys. Okay? And the love that you all poured out, the comments on Facebook, the calls inviting me here, man, more than you could ever understand is appreciated. By every fiber of my being, I thank you all. I thank every one of you for all that you. I thank the good Lord for allowing me to be a part of your life, but more importantly, you be a part of mine. Thank you for allowing me to meet you up. Thank you for allowing me to be your officer and trusting me to do what I had to do. Thank you.
That's what's up. Hey, shout out to you. So look, hold on. Before we go, I want to give you this picture. And I want you to take it back to what part of California you going to?
Because where's home?
Southern California. My 24/7, my door is open.
Yeah.
If you come to California and you don't stop by, I'm getting older. Southern California. I'm getting older. I'm not what I used to be, but I can still shoot. You get to California, you call me.
Ferb, I don't know if you can get this or not, but Chief, I'm going to give you this picture. It's our last picture together.
Oh, front of 20 inch.
In front of 20 inch.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I don't know if you
Well, I had to
turn
class
around.
up the joint.
I don't know if you turn around, Ferb.
Wow.
Can you get that? Can you turn around
Wow.
so the folks out there can see it?
I'll take it up.
You know what I mean?
You don't have to.
You know what I mean?
Smoke dog.
So that five was the last five. Myself, Captain Workman, Chief Workman, yourself was on Westwood Avenue. Elliot Jones.
Let me tell y'all something.
You on the phone right now? Out on the phone right now.
Let me tell y'all something. This fire was.
So before you get, I'm gonna let you talk whatever you want to talk. On the back of it, just when you get old, you get senile.
You put the names on the back.
I put the names on the back.
Okay.
I put the box number on there, the address. It'll jog your memory. It's gonna keep you young. This picture's gonna keep you in this moment. This is the last five we all had together in this moment. And this moment I cherish forever.
Thank you.
Because this is Workman was working on 18 truck that day. I was on 20 engine, obviously. And it was me and him going through that door together. I'm going to forever cherish that moment. I hope you should forever cherish that moment as well.
I do.
And you keep that forever, so when you get old and senile, and you remember that moment.
I thank you.
Keep it smoky, baby.
And a quick side note on this fire, she was going south quickly.
Real quick.
I've never tried to say in my career that this fire was hot
You
because
gave us a chance.
I've never had a cold fire yet. But I'm here to tell y'all, when they came up out of there, their shield was curled up like these long eyelashes.
What you call them, curly fries?
They were curly,
You got curly fries.
they were curled up.
You ain't made the fire unless you got some curly fries.
And they stayed in there and they battled that beast for me because we had a few issues. And when we worked it out, they were literally in there with a dry noodle trying to sling what little bit of water they could at this fire. And they stayed in there for me and gave me, because this place was being rehabbed and it was packed butthole to appetite. Cat, Smoke Dog, his crew, Nate Thomas.
Nate Thomas on the pipe. Nate Thomas on the pipe. Shout out first second. Nate Thomas on the pipe.
I don't like calling seconds. I had to call a second on this one because she was all bad. We saved that thing because of the young guns. They gave me a great job. I was only as good as all of you guys, and my career has been an easy cakewalk because of you all. because of you all. You learn, you listen, and that's why you guys are going to be great leaders when it's your time. We didn't run a lot, but the things that we were on, he was always doing his job. He was pretty doing it. So never met a mirror he didn't like.
It's gotta be pretty.
Never met a mirror he didn't like.
Right. Never.
But when it was time to go to work, he went to work.
Right.
This was all about.
You understand? And we were not only family on the job, but off the job as well. And like any family, you have beefs, arguments, but we can do that. An outsider can't. Don't get it twisted. It ain't gonna go right.
When the tones go off, what happened? We all forget about
That's
all
it.
Who's the best DVD to ever do it?
Uh-oh.
The best EVD to ever do it.
Uh-oh.
And you're
And from me or them telling me that I'm the greatest.
or PO. Or PO.
No, we going to
I had.
EVD.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I had some great EVDs, and what I will say is, anybody that came to work, donned this uniform, volunteered their lives.
Mike Rozier.
Some paid the ultimate price. You're all great in my book.
All right, fuck
You're
that.
all
Fuck that.
great.
Who's the best?
Who's the best?
Who's the best?
I need one. We
Somebody
need the people need one.
get these jokes. You gotta get these jokes.
Yeah, who's the best DVD?
Clark James.
Anybody that donned this uniform.
Hold up. While he's giving this top four, let me give my top four.
Yeah.
Shout out to Club
Go
David, Bill. Shout out to Club David.
My top four, a man that I heard so much about. I never worked with him. I met him several times. Carl D. Mops.
Okay.
Truck 15.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout
Truck
out 15.
15.
Truck. Montford Avenue, East Baltimore.
If there was ever a tool missing in East Baltimore, that tool was promptly returned to Truck 15. In retrospect,
you want
Carl
bullshit.
D.
Blood.
Hotel
The
Mom.
blood.
Hotel
You want
Mom.
bullshit.
Blood.
Hotel
So
Mom.
give me.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Larry Sindeldecker.
Yeah.
Personally,
Shout
that I
him out.
work with.
Shout him out.
That is.
Yeah.
That is.
Jeff Kamado ain't like that.
That is.
D-Shift, Mike Prozier, Truck 10.
Ooh, Mike Rose.
Well, both of those EVDs
Take
were
it way
excellent.
back. Take it back.
Both Mike Prozier and Lockett.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both singers. Ray Lockett
Ray
singers.
Lockett.
Ray Lockett.
Excellent.
And then I'll give an added bonus of work and comedic relief. Conrad.
Conrad, I do not know how, and we're standing in the middle of blazes, but for some reason, I was always going in, and you would hear a window break, and it's a 3x3, and anybody know Conrad, if you watch,
He's
that,
about as wide as this.
yes, he looks like this table coming through a window,
Air
but
Flex
he
One.
always made it through, and it was like my job to try to find out what little window he was going to come, because it was so funny. And each time I'd say, "There's no way Donk is going to make it through this." And sure enough,
These are inspirations.
damn it, I'm in here, ain't I? I'm in
So
here.
look,
Donk.
you little, eating a little bit too
It
much
can be done.
DVDs ain't no excuse.
It can be done, because
It
Donk,
can be done.
there's never been
Make
a
it
window
so
that
skinny.
Donk couldn't get through.
His name wasn't Dog.
All right, come on, we ain't here from you. Hold on, we gotta get yours. You give me your 2 EVDs.
I gave you some inspiration.
Let's
Now.
go.
I agree with that.
This man don't.
Brian Delaware.
Okay.
Brian Delaware.
From where? What company?
Brian Delaware
Truck
was a
27.
22 truck.
22 truck.
22
And then he
truck.
went up.
For those who don't know, truck 22 was at their 29 engine.
29 engine, baby.
And then they went to 102. No, I'm sorry, 122 when we had the towers. But Brian Delaware taught me a lot. But you saying EVDs, but when he tell it, I mean, he was just all around great. That's Melvin Cross. Melvin Cross, man. Melvin Cross. But it's so many. You're asking me to off the cuff think of something. I just can't. It's like my POs. I had great POs.
Give me one PO. Give me one PO.
Joe Stewart.
Oh!
Say
Say less. Hold on.
It's
Go
your
ahead.
Thursday.
Hey. Hey.
Can I ask
Hold on.
you?
The young
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The young man got a PO.
Real quick.
Hold on,
No.
I got
It's
Go ahead.
can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
So who the best NBA 2K player you played?
I'm gonna just answer it like
Hold up.
this. I'll fight a kid.
Listen,
Beat him again.
11 years old.
Let's take
His
all
daughter.
breakable things away at this moment.
His daughter, 11 years old. I think it was 96-2 when I finally quit.
Oh my God, 1962.
All right, come on.
Snoop.
She beat me so bad.
Shout out to Snoop. You know what you're doing, baby girl.
Hey, so like I said, Chief,
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile, they trying to let you know the message we get that you got
Still get
about the
messages from last
address.
year. Get messages from last
Hey,
year.
look.
So Chief, when me and Randy decided to create this podcast, like I've been saying every episode, we created for guys like you.
Yep.
Legends, icons,
Yeah.
guys that showed us the way.
All right. Yeah. Teachers.
Y'all stories will last forever now.
You heard?
It won't be just at the kitchen table. It won't be hearsay.
Oh, wow.
It's in your words, how you want to tell it.
Yeah.
Chief, we love you.
Right.
Glasses up.
Yeah.
We love you. We
I love
appreciate
you
you.
guys.
Hold on.
I
What's
love you
next?
guys.
Hold on. Last question. What's next?
Plan
I'm
on.
going back to Cali.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah! Quick walk! Quick walk! Hey, on that note, Chief, we thank you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
I know T-Mobile tried to set us back.
Yeah, Chief.
But T-Mobile ain't set us back because he be our sponsor. Hey, here's another episode of Charles City Smoke. Thank you
Shout
for
out to
tuning
Ferb.
in.
Shout out to Ferb in the
Hey.
background.
Working forever. Shout out to her.
Keep it smoky.
Keep it smoky.
Airborne.
Airborne. I'm gonna let you end it. Give it.
Well,
You got the season medicine ready for him.
having a seizure.
Y'all take it easy. Come through next week. We gonna got another episode coming soon. We love y'all.
Love you guys. Thank you.
So 2022, we came together and we thought about doing this. And I just want to give you a thank you, my brother, for taking this leap with me and really wanting to do this.
Hey, my brother, you took the leap with me. Hey, we made it happen.
We did, but not only us.
Hey, everybody, shout out to our director, our producer,
Rodney Furby.
Rodney Furby, behind the camera as always, giving us the light that we needed.
'Cause without him,
None of this would be possible. Isn't that what they say?
Facts.
Hey, but look, 2023 is a new beginning. We got more dope guests, more dope interviews coming for you. Continue to like and subscribe to that page and to the Instagram page.
So
as
may
well.
I say, bless up, man. Have a prosperous and bless up 2023. You heard, man?
Yeah. Stay
Yeah, man.
iron, man.
Yeah,
Charles City
ting.
Smoke.
Big ting.
Let's go.